Welcome to episode 2 of Business and Birdies. First of all, I'd say thank you very much for all the support so far. I spoke about this on the first episode in regards to like the socials, LinkedIn, things like that. The people around these areas, other businesses, other business owners, etc., friends, family, everything else, the support that we can give each other is phenomenal, and certainly I've felt that love and support from the first episode. We've had over 280 odd views, which for number one episode after 24 hours, I'm absolutely blown away by. We've had people subscribing, etc., following us on our different socials, so it's been a fantastic start of the channel, so thank you very much for that. The first episode was a long one. I'm not planning to do 30-minute episodes every single one, so for the interviews and guests that we have on, it'll probably be around 25 to 30 minutes. So today we are heading down to Winterfield again, so today is the October medal. I was thinking about this morning about what we are looking to achieve today, with it being the first medal that I've played in a while. Also, only had one practice round beforehand, and I think strategising it, looking at the course, looking at weather conditions today look fantastic. It's not too windy. There's obviously it's nice and sunny, as you can see on the outside here. So with the rain and whatnot we've had, the course will be a little bit wetter, which means the greens will be a little bit more reactive. So I think scoring could go well. Find out later on. But I think certainly there's places where we can attack the course, places where we can defend our score, and understand where there are potential pitfalls. So the strategy for today is to aim for 7 over. A conservative benchmark, I'm going to say. Shot 10 over on Friday. That was the first time I played in quite a few weeks. So I think having a 7 over target today is a conservative strategy. So what are our targets for today out with our scoring? Fairways, I want to achieve 50% and above. Greens in regulation, 60% and above. And then sub 30 putts is what we're looking for. So at the end of the round, obviously we'll have a look at the score, we'll have a look at the scorecard, we will look at our potential targets and see how we've compared against them, and then with that, again, allows us for the next game that we play to take that information, show what needs to be worked on prior to the next game, and take the strategy from there. So today's business tip is clarity before strategy. So before you jump headfirst into trying to create a strategy for whatever it is within your business, whether it be growth, whether it be marketing, sales, etc., understand what you are looking to do, what you're looking to achieve. So if we're looking at marketing, for instance, figuring out what your strengths and weaknesses are, doing a SWOT analysis, what information you try to get out to customers, what separates you from everybody else within your industry. If you can create that clarity, what that then allows you to do is to create your process, create your strategy to achieve the goal. So you can work on exactly how you're going to get there by understanding you and your business, understanding how to put that together. So again, when we're looking at golf holes, as I say, looking at today, before I create my strategy, what have I done well in my golf game recently? What has been working well for me? So putting is certainly my strength at the moment. Where are my weaknesses? My long irons. So when I'm looking at strategizing the course, sort of, if I work with what I've got just now, I can say, right, okay, on the holes where I'm not hitting longer irons, so take the par 3s at the equation, for instance, none of those are going to be scoring holes for me. I'm going to look at the holes where I've got a wedge in, I can put it within 10 to 15 feet and let the putter do the work. So having that clarity of what is good, having that understanding of what is bad as well. But if you can understand that, you can then build your strategy to say, okay, if I'm doing this, these are the steps that are going to work. These are the strengths that I'm going to go toward, that are going to go towards making those steps work. But also here's the weaknesses that may cause issues throughout those steps as well. Which means if anything does go wrong through what you're trying to achieve, you're already prepared to make those changes. You're already prepared for those potential pitfalls. So yeah, clarity before strategy is today's business tip. So this is the joy of winter links golf. Driving down weather looks absolutely beautiful, very nice day, not a drop of breath of wind. Come down here and it is blowing an absolute hoolie, as we like to say in Scotland. So it's going to make the golf a little bit more difficult. So we're going to adjust our target slightly. We're going to adjust it to 9 over. So we're going to add an extra 2 shots with this wind. It's a 2-shot wind today. So let's see how we go. Welcome back. Hopefully that montage wasn't too boring. Today it was tough. It was a tough round. There was just no chance of taking any videos off shots. My bag was getting blown all over the place. The foam was getting blown out its holder. The winds were varying between sort of 35 to 40 miles an hour according to the weather chart. So lost my hat. As you can see, the start of the montage came down with a hat, going home without a hat. The hair's a bit of a mess, so it was a tough round. Scoring wise, we shot 8 over, really happy with that. Competition wise, I think I'm going to be not far away. As I say, it's been a tough day today. Even the people this morning, I don't think it's going to be that well, so we'll put on the winning scores. So with Winterfield, they put on the top scratch scores, so top 3 scratch handicap and any 2s. No 2s in the bag today. Left out on 4 for a 2. Wind just took it at the end and just dropped it low, which is a bit frustrating. Good points are though. Scoring holes, so number 3 we birdied, 18 we birdied, 6 we birdied as well, so 3 birdies for the Chamber today. I'm hoping that will continue. It might be the end of the channel when we have our first round without a birdie. No 3 putts today. Again, fantastic putt, was brilliant. I think it was 27 putts that we had. Fairways, didn't hit my target in fairways. I'm obviously going to keep an eye on that. The fairways that I missed today, apart from 16, were minimal. So 17 missed the fairway, but it was like 2 inches, 3 inches off the fairway. 7 missed the fairway again, that's a bit through. The wind just took it to the left. That was about 4 away from the fairway. And so yeah, driving was absolutely fine today. So I could say, well, I'm going to count them as fairways because it's very close, but very much in business and in golf, you need to hold yourself accountable. Second tip for today is accountability. When you hit a bad shot, understand it, take it, own it. I say on 17, my wedge shot, I just came in too shallow, tried to rectify it, ended up closing the club face, and snapped and hooked it. The wind took it and went to the bunker. The lie in the bunker was not good, and my playing partner said that was really unlucky. Was it unlucky to have a not a good lie in the bunker? Yes, but the accountability part there is I shouldn't have been in the bunker in the first place. one of the guys that I do follow, John Hamilton, who leads up Uncommon, which is a great group of guys to be involved in if you are an entrepreneur, if you are starting a business and want to see a community. Certainly Uncommon look like a great bunch of guys. So John, if you are out there and you do play golf, it'd be good to try and get you on the channel as well. People talk about, oh, if this just happened, that would have been better, or if that just happened, that would have been better. But what was lead up to it? Did you not strategise correctly? Did you not hold yourself accountable for what was happening? Did you give yourself unrealistic targets? So again, when we talk about clarity and strategy and your strengths and weaknesses, are you giving yourself the right targets? Are you giving yourself achievable targets that are going to assist with growth? As I say, today, before I got to the golf course, my target was 7, got to the golf course, and I had to adjust that target because the external factors, i.e. today's wind, it has to be adjusted. We'll take the renewable industry, for instance, when they removed some of the funding last year. You may target yourself for 25 installs, but you know as an external factor that is going to make a difference, that is going to adjust what you're doing. So there's no need to be stubborn, there's no need to try and force things that aren't going to be achievable. Make the changes, make the adjustments, and make your targets suitable for your working conditions. Similar to golf, make your targets suitable for your playing conditions. Is it windy, is it wet, are the greens soft, the greens hard? Good day overall, happy with how I played. So what's next for the channel? I'll be reaching out to my contacts to arrange some games, arrange some interviews. If you do want to reach out to me, if you're seeing this and you're not on any of my socials or anything like that, or if you've not been contacted by myself, it doesn't mean to say I don't want to play with you. It just means you may not have popped into my head. I may not know you even play golf. We're going to put a lot of different faces, a lot of different industries, a lot of different experiences, a lot of different golfers as well. We're going to have playing with golfers who are plus handicaps all the way through to in the higher handicap areas, because it's a great thing about golf is it's inclusive for everybody, and no matter who you're playing with, whether I'm playing against a +4 handicapper or I'm playing against a 20 handicapper, the chances to win those matches are evened out based on your handicap. So it's a fantastic way to do it. The next video is going to be we are actually off to Suffolk for a few games there. We're going to be doing Scotland beat England Ryder Cup, so we'll get some action shots and some interesting videos and content from there. So if there's anything you do want to see, let me know. But again, thank you very much for your support so far. Thank you for everybody who has liked, commented, subscribed, followed, whatever else you've got on these socials. If you do want to see more, obviously hit that subscribe button on YouTube, press the notification button too. But yeah, so thank you very much again, and we'll see you in episode 3.